Hello everybody and welcome back. We are streaming Knights of the Old Republic again, and I am NegPrimer. And as soon as we make sure that the stream is up and running, which it is now, let's go ahead. That one, yeah. Sorry, gotta remember which is which. Okay, so where we left off is we escaped Terrace, and we're now on Dantooine, and there's Karth and Bastila ran away. So we are now on Dantooine at the Jedi Enclave. Look, there's a guy over here. Greetings, Sentient. May I take a moment of time for a question? Sure. Represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundil Otsu. His ranch has considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not returned. Have you heard of her? Her name is Sasha. Do you actually believe she's still alive? It's not customary for Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Too bad, I have to continue my search. Our Mandalorian problems common. Understand the little history of the conflict. There's a lot of reading out loud right off the bat. Someone native to this planet could tell you more. What about the local authorities? There are no local authorities. People have to do shit themselves. They can't rely on the government, because there is no government. Okay. Okay, well, what's on Dantooine? No large urban center. Natural habitats. Explore the planet's ranges in more detail. I'll keep my eye out for the girl. I appreciate it, Sentient. Run around this. So this is our ship right here. Ebon Hawk. And then a bunch of doors that I can't open. That's funny. Look at the mini-map up here. You can see it wraps around on itself. So we're supposed to be going off to talk to the Jedi Enclave. There's actually gonna need to be time to explore this later on. Anyways, it's just... Hello, Disra. You can call me Disra. I've not heard of any apprentices. What brings you to this place? I came here with Bastila. I heard that she escaped from Terrace. Did she save you? No, we worked together. We were afraid Malik had captured her. Enjoy your time here on Dantooine. Okay, great. Cool story, bro. Cool story. There's another person.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I'm not a Padawan.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But
yeah, she's kind of stuck up.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
There's a lot of jerks on this planet, in this galaxy as a whole, because we just left Terrace that was full of jerks. Yeah, Karth.
They're waiting for you inside.
Okay, cool. Why'd you come here?
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council.
Offensive.
With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Alright, what do you want?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Nothing would give me a greater honor.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire Council can feel the strength of the Force within this man, and I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I like that you can say the exact same thing and lie about it. I'll try my best.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Oh, good. Another dream about Bastila. Oh, no, it's not about Bastila this time.
The dark side is strong in this place.
Oh my gosh, he has a mouth.
I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Like, Revan's just not even, like, waiting. Like, nope, totally. Revan's the shorter one.
Stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I had a rough night.
You got it.
Sure, let's take the two of them. I don't know that it matters. This is the guy who's telling me to look for Sasha. So there is store over here. Can I do anything over here yet? Apprentice your call. This is my store. Elbow room. Oh, he's banking on this becoming a big hub. Not the blasted Zerka core. What do you have against Zerka Corporation? Don't get me started. They got a monopoly on half the galaxy already, and they'll do everything they can to keep anyone else from getting a foothold in their territory, extortion, bribing, driving up prices on essentials. I've heard stories of them letting people starve to death because they couldn't afford their jacked up prices. And since they've thrown themselves in with the Sith, how's it gotten worse? Sith need supplies, and so a company with no morals like Zerka Corp can make profits. Malak has given them exclusive trading rights. Bad enough they're able to fight it. Rumors of more stuff, slaving, pillaging, Yeah, okay, so they're wrapped up in all sorts of badness. Okay. So he's got, I don't know, Sanasuki's blade, Jurgen Kalta's assault rifle. Jurgen Kalta wanted to make a big noise in the galaxy. If it was the screams of his enemies, all the better. This weapon was favorite because it shared his adaptability. Sanasuki's blade. Sanasuki used this to kill Nelenik. Okay. A Zabrak who assassinated the Ichani High Protector with battle droids. Cortosis protects the blade against lightsaber sparring damage while energy disrupts shields. Okay. Interface band that does computer use demolition security, stealth, breath masks, oral amplifier, infiltration gloves that do computer use security, CNS strength enhancer adds 2 strength and all saves +2. Calorizians utility belts, computer demolitions repair security, retinal combat implants, Pizzat cards. Let's buy that. We'll buy that as well. I already got like a bunch of plus and minus ones. What about you? Airtech droids. Let's see what we got in stock. Okay, so he's just got stuff for T4. It's interesting T4 gets his own vendor. Did you have anything? Okay. Well, let's not do any more exploration. Let's go back and talk to Bastila again. Oh, that girl's wandering around over here. Actually, let's see what she has to say.
I wish you a pleasant stay here.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yeah, they seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. we feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I am having visions now? I mean, that's not really anything new. I was having them before,
You and
too.
Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Yeah, sure. Sounds like fun.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
I mean, is it really hidden if Malak and Revan know where it is? Seems a bit weird. Jedi are turning to the dark side.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Okay, I'm ready.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Okay. Sure. As you wish.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Sweet.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Okay. How do I prove myself?
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Okay, what kind of tests?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Jedi Code. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go to this. Training orientation. Welcome sentient is important for peace and harmony. Knowledge. Oh, nope, that's not it. Okay.
Greetings, my young people.
I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given.
Yeah.
First, I will tell you must now prove you have a Jedi. There is no emotion.
Did anybody ever tell me? There's the Force.
That is not correct, apprentice. There is no shame in admitting weakness.
Speak to the other Jedi. Kind of a dick move that he doesn't, like, tell me. Let's talk. Let's just go straight. Damn it! Let's go straight down the line.
If you have questions, you should direct them.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm stuck on Bastila.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Knowledge of the past.
As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine,
I don't think that's what I want.
I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly
Jedi
initiated.
Code.
Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I seek knowledge of the
All
Jedi
Jedi
Code.
must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace.
No emotion.
There is no
peace,
ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity.
Passion.
There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Knowledge of the Code will lead you to the rank of Padawan, and knowledge of the Order and its...
I don't have time for this. Okay, so... I do actually remember this. This is kind of... not the greatest.
Greetings, my young...
Yeah, let's...
In the first, you must know there is no emotion.
There is no peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is... harmony?
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies
Sweet.
well, apprentice.
First try.
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Master Dorak. Which one's Master Dorak? You're Dorak. Rook. Vandar. Well, let's actually see what all they have to say.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
No need to be a douchebag. My training's going awesome.
It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
Cool. Okay, thanks.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
Damn it, Yoda. It's going pretty awesome.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master...
Okay, so none of you have anything to say.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber.
Oh,
Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Sure.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Stop and find out where they're attacking.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
This overwrites my earlier smuggler background. So my class skills will actually change here, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, it's been a long time since I played this. You're in coma. Yeah, find out why he turns.
I suspected as much.
We'll talk. We'll ask questions. We'll be the.
There is a locked door,
we'll be the talking
and your
Jedi.
goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Let's smash it down.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice.
Are you?
I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Coordinate with the government.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice? Here is a green crystal for your...
See, I don't like... Oh hey, everything's a class skill now. But man, why did I only got 2 points? Damn it. So did that overwrites my intelligence? Shoot. I don't know. It's lightsaber, Jedi defense, Jedi sense, force sensitive. We might be in a little bit of a pickle there. There's actually a Affect Mind and Dominate Mind. Those are dark side powers, interestingly enough. But those are actually ones I can use in dialogue. Oh, I can start off with Dominate Mind right off the bat. Let's do Cure and Affect Mind. So... God, that makes me nervous. So I still got intelligence, but am I now... See, and that just upped me directly to the next level, so it's not like I'll know right off the bat. Damn it. What does this training computer show? Show me statistical comparison. 4 force points per level. Tell me more about the Guardian. Slow skill progression, fast feat progression. Consular. Slow skill progression, slow feet. Slow. Sentinel. Average skill, slow feet. God damn it, I don't... Alright. I'm gonna have to let it sit for a second. I'm not going anywhere, but I gotta look up, I gotta look up on my laptop right here. And see if I can find out if I should have picked a different class, because I don't want to go another like couple hours into the game and then have it be like, oh nope, you should have done something else. Class comparison, feats only. Skill points per level. So, Jedi Sentinel would get 3. And I get 2. So maybe I'm okay. But shouldn't that go up anyway, since I have intelligence? Damn. It's been way too long since I played this. I don't remember. I don't remember how any of this works. And it's gonna screw me over. Yeah, that's my force powers. And I'll only start off with the green. I can switch it later on, which is what I almost always do. Alright. Well.
Ah, good. Now that you...
Like I said, I'm maybe a bit bummed out. I wish it would give me a little bit more information right there. Nothing I can do. I also wish here would let me decide if I wanted... Well, I guess it can't just have me be like, oh, I want a double-bladed lightsaber right off the bat. Okay, so now that
you have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare.
pretty awesome.
Found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
I can find crystals on Dantooine.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yeah, sure.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
You want me to go kill Kathhounds?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
All right. Well, let's equip that lightsaber. That's probably a good starting place. And we'll actually... I think everything's good for now. We do need... You need a second weapon. Or a first weapon. Okay.
Yes?
So, lightsaber in one hand, sword in the other, and I can't take Bastila with me. So let's... Yeah, let's just pretty much head straight for this.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Where are you, Karth?
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found they aren't natural.
You know.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I've been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
What do you know of the Tainted
The council has told you nothing of the Grove?
Nope.
Then it would not be my place to explain its significance. But as the light side can be embodied in living beings, so can the dark. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Kathhounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
Okay, tell me about Dantooine.
What is it you wish to know?
Where's the store?
You can find 2 stores here at the Enclave. Aerotech has opened both a general supply store and a droid facility, and I think you will find their products quite good. The supply store is run by a Twi'lek named Kratos Yurkel. The droid repair facility is managed by Carol Carr.
Yeah.
A bit brusque, perhaps. Is there something...
Okay, I already know all
about
that.
Me?
Who are you?
As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
You are a Jedi?
Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
Are you a member of the Council?
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with? About me?
What do you do?
I am here by the will of...
No, you got
Is
nothing.
there something...
Okay.
I hope your time is well...
You got nothing. Gar and Rilka.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I do not... I don't know what you're talking about.
I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance? My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilka, here...
A pleasure.
...live on one of the northern farms. But the Kath Hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
Huh?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malak has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders. So, don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What about Kath Hounds?
The Kath Hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the Council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require? Farewell, then. May the Force be...
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
I don't know if you guys noticed during that conversation, but there's a flying stingray right here.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her.
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Well, I'm not a Jedi.
But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Oh. I guess it's good that you feel passionate about something.
I fear it is only a matter of time before the Sith find us here.
I'm grateful that you people harbor me. Victim, refugee, Sith destroyed my planets. Okay. Nothing really all that important to say other than he likes the Jedi. Which is good to hear. So you actually, a little bit of a spoiler alert here. Oh, look at that. There's something up there. You do come back to this planet in the second game. And, looks a little bit different, but not so different. There's people over here. Let's, I'm gonna actually run past them. Oh my gosh. These things look kind of dopey, to be honest. I want to kind of just run to leveling up here. Or not leveling up, but moving forward. Well, let's... there's actually a particular character I want, and I don't remember if he has any dialogue at all on this planet, but
how'd you like that?
Yeah, there's something particular I want to tell
you asked for this! Time to rumble!
These things do, at some points, drop remains, right? Or am I just making stuff up? Well, let's take a look.
How'd you like that?
I don't need to use health kits. Now that I have force powers. So that is the ruins that we can't really go to yet. Okay, ooh. Lots of cathans. There's a house over here. Don't think that should matter.
How'd you like that?
No, you guys gonna keep just attacking things? Sometimes it's kind of hard to get them to disengage. You have to actually like switch over to them and like go into solo mode. Do stuff. I thought that these things dropped remains every once in a while. But they don't seem to be doing so. So I do remember well enough where I'm supposed to be going right now. Well, I guess these guys don't ever drop from aim. There's one more group over here. Might as well clear them out. Get the XP. We will use 2 packs here. Get myself up close to full health. Okay. So this is the Grove, is on the other side of this. And more Cathans. There's a lot of Cathans.
Let's go! Time to rumble!
Just one over here. You can see a little person over there. So we actually... that is where we're headed. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and clear out I do want to get my health up.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Actually, I do want to take a look at my... see how far away I am from leveling up.
You asked for this!
This one looks like it's still standing up. Speeder bike over there. I don't want to mess with them though. Okay. Not that.
Ready.
Sure.
What?
So you two.
Yes?
Oh, there's some remains over there as well. Okay. Oh, look at these. There's Juhani. There's some, yeah. She's killed some people, looks like.
I will be your doom!
Oh. Oh no! She froze them. Hey, I stunned her.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Okay, who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
Okay. You embraced the dark side?
When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
And I laugh at your pathetic attempt. You slew your master?
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I was sent to the council to cleanse the taint.
The council has sent you here to kill me.
That sounds bad.
Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
I have no desire to kill you.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
What? What a weird comment. You're a beautiful young woman who has much talent? What does that have? What does any part of that have? Bad English, improper English aside. What is the fact that she is a beautiful young woman, which, I mean, she looks like a cat, have to do with anything?
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It's not your fault, Johnny.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I've done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Don't worry, they'll take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant. That I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Sure, why not?
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Huh? Bye. Let's loot this body. Cool, so she's going off to die. To be killed by the Jedi Council. And then we can actually... Let's go ahead and just warp back there. We want to see about 4,500 or so points away from leveling up again. Yeah, I don't know. I hope... Let's go see what the council has to say now. Hello, like me now. Oh, look who it is.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Sweet. What about Quatra?
Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
Yeah, no shit, that's pretty
Quatra's
harsh.
methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to teach, but now I truly understand my own limitations. After our last battle, KOTOR had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, KOTOR knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
I'm not gonna lie, the Jedi, shall we say, problematic. Oh, sure, they're Jedi. Hi. I should probably be talking to this guy, since he's in charge of my training. Master Jar.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Sweet. I am Jedi.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions?
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
Tell me about Bastila.
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Karth mentioned some about it.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly.
You know,
but Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now, and without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Okay. So we have to take Bastila with us. Boop, 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 boop. You can see pretty much everybody's light side except Candra's. I don't think this makes a difference, but let's take...
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Malin Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Okay. What about my Jedi
Your
training?
study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on. How bad could it be?
Just like that, huh? Okay. Well, we'll get to that eventually. Let's make sure Bastila still has her stuff. Ooh, Jedi robe. So you can switch to the Jedi robe, which only has a 1 defense bonus, but has high max dexterity bonus, and it actually doesn't block powers. However, that is something I'll need to remember to keep an eye on. There are certain powers that are blocked by... Yeah, neither of the ones I have are blocked, but some of them are blocked by armor. And so I need to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's give you Bredrick's gloves. Didn't really look at Davik's stuff. Let's look at Davik's war suit. Need to be able to carry medium. Yeah, interesting. It's upgradable to... No, it's not upgradable. Huh. Okay. Verpine headbands. Improved power blast. So that might be something for you to wear. Okay. Okay.
Yes?
Who's got a visor?
I do not know what the Council...
Okay. So... we, like I said, I'm kind of rushing through this area. There's actually a lot of stuff to do on this planet. Uh-oh. Where'd Nemo go? Yeah, there's actually a fair amount of stuff to do on this planet, but we are gonna kind of skip over a lot of that for now. Uh-oh. Damn it.
Ready.
Okay, well, hopefully he'll catch up.
I'm here.
Yes?
Okay,
How'd you like that?
see, if you stun them, they don't get their dodge rolls anymore. Okay, so this is where our vision took place. I could actually even take Bastila's lightsaber for myself. If I really wanted a double-bladed lightsaber. Cool story, bro. That sounded like walruses. Walruses? Walrus? I don't know what the plural form of walrus is. Walrus? Is it just walrus? Bastila, do you understand what he's saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I understood that.
I recognize this language as well.
I got that reference.
It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Selkath, You're not the slave species, nor are you the builders. You are like the ones who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Are you a guardian? I'm the overseer. Builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves. While this monument to the store forge was constructed. When the project was completed, all slaves were killed, and I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge about the Star Forge. Okay, how long ago was that? Marked over 10 full revolutions of the system's outermost planets around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions will take more than 20,000 years.
Seriously?
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Takes 2,000 years for a planet to get around the sun? Damn. My calculations are infallible. Who are these builders? The great masters of the galaxy, conquerors of worlds, rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Yeah, maybe it was the Selkath. Selkath was nothing but slaves and servants of the true masters. Like all their species, they bowed before the might of the builders and the Star Forge. The empire of builders is infinite and everlasting. No one can stand in the might and the power of the Star Forge. Have you seen a builder recently? I've been here ever since the completion of this monument, and no builder has ever returned. So what's the Starforge? Glory of the Builders, apex of the infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. Oh, that makes sense why Revan and Malak wanted it then. But who's your daddy and what does he do? Starforge, Glory of the Builders, apex of the infinite empire, a machine of invisible might, tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. In fact, it could be anything.
Could be a weapons factory.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Where can we find the Starforge? Now that the slaves are gone, my purpose is to aid those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are worthy. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders, not slaves, they proved themselves worthy. There was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo.
Nemo, no!
Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
We were sent here to find Nemo. Did you kill the Jedi over there? I'm not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. The Temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge if they are deemed unworthy. Okay, how can I prove myself worthy? Proving grounds to the east and west with them. Okay. Those who fail will be destroyed by the temple itself. More than this, I'm not programmed
Revan and
to
Malak
say.
unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay. So that's the way we came in. So this way. Oh, shoot, he's got one of those bubble shields. Ah, and a freeze ray.
The Force fights with me!
Let my people go.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm using Bastila. Not me.
So be it.
Actually, I just realized something.
Let's make this quick.
You asked for this!
Yeah. That was actually a pretty rough fight. I just realized I don't think I took a look at his body over here. He left a crystal and a Jedi Knight robe. You can see, only difference is the Jedi Knight robe gives a slightly better defense bonus, and it's blue.
Sure.
Okay, killed this robot. That's quite a harrowing
I'm
fight.
here.
What?
Why does it... The thing to click is still there. Ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life on a stream of incomprehensible characters. Talk to the computer. Few extremely unusual characters then. Insert data pad into the receptacle. More familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Hersky, just soft, talk to it again. Datapad is released. Language interpretation, data interpretation, language analysis complete. 3 primary death-giving seed world types. So let's go with, for death-giving, I think desert, volcanic, and barren. Broke the death seal. Sounds much more metal than it actually is. The death seal. Oh good, another one of these droids. Oh. Ah! Okay.
Down you go! Down you go!
This guy doesn't have one of the shields.
So be it!
You asked for this!
He's setting us all on fire.
Down you go!
What are you doing? Oops.
Down you go!
There we go.
Let's make this quick.
Like you like that!
Wreckage. He's got some droid parts on him. Another console over here. So to use this, we talk to the computer, put our data pad in. That looks familiar. Talk to it. Yes, okay. Life-giving, oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Arboreal being tree. So that seems to be all we needed to do there. Okay. He has nothing new to say. Oh, hello. Okay. So we passed the trial, presumably. Or is there another fight? Ooh, okay, this looks familiar. This looks like that vision I had.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type. Or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Okay, perhaps those worlds have more
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
We've only just begun. That is in fact a map. I don't know how she got, like, specific planets off of that. And that's the only thing. I don't know what this is. That looks like the alphabet, whatever it's called, for Star Warsing. Sealed doors open. Okay, that's all you got to say. Okay. Well, let's get up off this. Let's get up out of there. Warp back. Okay, fine, Bastila.
How can I help?
Let's talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Yeah, I don't really understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
How did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Aww. Thanks a lot.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to.
Okay, I have another question.
What would you like to know?
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
What do you mean by trace?
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. Maybe simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
I mean, they were trying to find the Starforge, we know that. Do you think we'll receive
With
more?
Luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
I'm not sure I like the idea of you being in my dreams. Sure.
And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams?
I suppose that's possible.
Regardless of which it is, our fates are linked. The vision was doubtless meant for us both. As you wish.
That's all, folks. Okay. What you got to say? What you old folks got to say over here?
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Yeah, I can lie to them even though Bastila is right there. It's an incomplete star map.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Sounds like a suicide mission.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook.
That didn't seem...
We have discussed this.
All that brash or disrespectful to me.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war. By defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Oh, hey.
After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
I just realized that voice is the voice of Charles Whitmore from Boondocks. At least I think it is. There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Well, I don't know about safe haven. Seems like there's a lot of Cath hounds and Mandalorians running around. You can count on me.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, well, now we can blast off this planet. Like I said, there's still a lot to do here, actually. Jihadi's gone.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this, you deserve the highest praise.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, there's still a lot you can actually do here, but I want a specific character to be roaming around with me. Nope. Padawan word if I may, there are rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There's talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. The Sith. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? So going into the Council chambers, you were there for some time. I naturally assumed the Council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I'm not asking you to reveal anything that can endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dorak has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies, I've come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. Worst of these abominations is the Terentatek, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong on the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. What makes it so dangerous? The Terentatek is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They're incredibly strong with primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There's some who believe the Terentatek is a monster bred by ancient Sith. Oh, jeez. Fortunately, they're rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous, darkest places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Maybe, so, oh, it's not the first time a Terentatek have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. The fear Malak's rise may have woken the creatures from their dormant states. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if there was another great hunt to try to exterminate them. What's the Great Hunt? Shortly after the war against Exar Kun, Jedi were scattered, helping to rebuild from devastation. Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know how they had been slain or... So much talking. The Council investigated, discovered Terentatek, and they decided to purge them from the galaxy, but there was a large cost. So the Jedi just killed them. They're an abomination. Their engines of death and destruction. The Council had no choice. Jedi journeyed to planets. Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain. Still rumors of Terentatek on Korriban. That's where Exar Kun was corrupted. They never went to Korriban, the Council fearing. 3 Jedi continued the work of killing the Terentatek. Jedi chose to continue the hunt were Doran Keldromo, Gunahan Saresh, and Shayla Nur. These 3 started a powerful bond. Oh, Jesus. None of the 3 survived. Okay. Thanks for the warning. So, the Keldroma family is a pretty important one. That's who actually defeated Exar Kun. Oh my gosh, I'm 10 feet away from the ship. I just want to get on the ship. Fine.
How can I help?
Something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're more interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is that some sort of clumsy gunman?
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Touched a nerve there.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty.
Yeah.
Are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
The second one.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yay, okay, so we can finally take a look at the inside of our ship here. See, it's much bigger on the inside. Hello, Mission.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Oh, Malik will pay. No, I'll say, I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Let's go ahead and talk some more.
Sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked Griff.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Okay. How's that Lena's fault?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about this planet?
I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
But you'd heard of it. Anything else about your brother?
I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
The search for Griff. That's the next Star Wars movie. Star Trek. Sorry. Star Trek.
Okay, have it your way.
So she's got nothing. You can play like some test hands of Pazak with her, but not for money. T3's over there. Let's go talk to Candace. And there's a workbench here too. Look at that. Lightsabers galore.
Yeah, what do you want?
Any interesting stories?
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candace, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why the Mandalorians attacked the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taurus could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Okay then.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me about this world.
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
How about some adrenal stimulants?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything else you need?
More stimulants.
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. A real warrior knows his own... There anything else?
Damn it.
You're... Yeah, what do you want? You're...
I want all the meds. Nothing here. Supplies. Metal box. Why are there so many empty crates? Let's check the supplies. Store of emergency food and supplies. It's over here. Nothing. Empty rooms. It's T3, Zalbar, there's Juhani. It's a nice little room right here. Well, let's talk to T3 first. Construct a programming spike. Yeah. No. Okay, he can't do it anymore. You don't talk much. Excuse me. You don't talk much, do you? Chime in if you ever have any advice. Can I ask you some questions? You don't even know if I was gonna ask. Okay, never mind then. He's got nothing. Oh, Zalbar. Big Z. Do you know about the planet world? Is it my home world? Can you help me with a problem? Can you make me a grenade? Make me a grenade, you got a bunch already. Have anything to say about yourself? Alright, well, Juhani might have something to say.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you.
I am sorry for attacking you.
'Tis nothing.
I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
No worries. We're good.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed. How may I be of a...
Can we talk?
What is it you would like to...
How'd you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored,
They
huh?
were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although Perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Well, I mean, maybe.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like to...
How you doing?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
I can't look after you all the time, Gianni.
I do not come here begging for scraps from you. I will earn my way with you. You will see just how valuable I am.
Okay.
How may I be a... What is it? Of course.
Okay, damn girl. You don't have to get that worked up. Ah, Bastila and KOTOR here. The galaxy map. Oops. Okay.
Yes,
KOTOR?
what's on your mind?
Been very quiet lately.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
I like your shades. They're not as cool as mine, though. Left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't I ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Why should anything the Jedi do seem strange to you?
I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments.
Said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Yeah, that's all I know, man, is that Bastila and I have a bond.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
You need to chill out, buddy. I'm not gonna betray you, I'm not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
You know, this is why people don't like you, Karth. I don't have all the solutions here.
How can I help?
There was something you wanted to ask me.
I do? How did you know?
You keep staring at me. see anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
Just like that, huh? You have feelings for me?
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
Warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light.
It's not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
It works both ways. You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Cool. Appreciate any help you offer.
I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Cool.
How can I help?
Never mind. You done?
Yes, what's on your... Dantooine's a boring place. It's all plains and herders and small settlements. Perfect for the Jedi to lose themselves in, I guess. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Alright.
You got it.
Let's move on, then. Alright, so we're at 2 hours. I'm actually going to call it quits there. Next week, come back and we will move on. Like I said, there's, if we can actually look at, might not be able to. Let's leave here. I need to show you the party selection screen real quick. Boop. Bam. Okay. We're missing 2 more slots. So we got Bastilla, Kandris, Karth, Johnny, Zalbar, T3M4, and Mission, and then 2 other characters. And I want one of them as quickly as possible. Actually, I kind of want both of them as quickly as possible. But they're in different places. And I really like... I actually think the game gets better from this point on. Cannot cancel from this screen at this time. Whatever. Yeah. I just wanted to show that real quick, game. Oh no!
Mission, is that you?
What?
It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through.
Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Damn.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her all alone.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Alright, well, maybe we should believe... Why should we believe you, Lena?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money. He started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Why on earth are you on Dantooine at the Jedi Enclave? That's what I can't figure out. Alright, well let's hear Griff's side before we judge him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Well, trouble in, not paradise. Well, okay, so... Interesting. I don't think I realized that Lena could actually appear here. Fascinating. But yeah, so we have two characters to pick up. We have to go to Tatooine for her brother. Let's make sure her...
Hey there. What? Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll find your brother.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Yeah, well, seems like kind of a little bit of a fuck up there. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna call it quits there. We are... Actually, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just straight up quit there. Let's we did actually have... This is my lightsaber. So that 1 attack bonus, 1d6 energy bonus. Oops, I didn't hit a symbol. Okay, so now our sword's just a little bit better. And there's nothing left to do but move forward. But as I was saying before, this is not today. We're gonna call it quits there. We've done enough streaming for the day. I'm feeling pretty tired, and I still got work to do tonight. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and sign up to follow NegPrimer on Twitch, not Switch. And you should get alerts whenever I go live. I've been doing it sometime between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. West Coast time. And then if you're watching this on Twitch, go to YouTube and also find NegPrimer. But otherwise, like and subscribe. Enjoy. See you again next time.